Hello, hello, Kiwi Lane templateers. Hey, it's Friday. Hey, so I'm gonna get my other computer set up here so that I can see what you guys are saying. But if you're joining me or keeping me company, say hi. Let me know you're joining me and where you're joining from. It really is always nice to hear that, for whatever it's worth. Yeah, so I decided after kind of a couple tests and trials of doing these fun play to create lives. It's kind of like a plug and play, right? You're plugging in to the internet and you're going to play along, so plug and play. Anyways, that it would be fun to kind of schedule it in and make it more official. So for now, I've decided to do them every second and fourth Friday. So this is something that you can absolutely just join. You can watch the replay. The fourth Friday, I'm going to commit to the Kiwi Club kit. Just design with it. Whether you're a Kiwi Club member or not, you can still come play along and create with me. But if you have your Kiwi Club kit and you haven't designed with it yet, then grab it. Let's play along and take a look at it together. So hello, hello. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Krista. All right. I'm seeing you guys. All right. I'm feeling like a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling a little slow tonight. I'm like, I really do need some creative R&R to relax and sit back, right? Okay. So the May Kiwi Club kit, as you guys know, is a little bit different but fun. It's my tribe. And it has, I'll be honest, the cranberry color in this is so pretty. It's something you don't see in a lot of paper lines a lot. Actually, the color palette itself is very unique, I feel like. So I was pretty excited about it. Now, of course, I am going to be giving away this one that I got from home office. So if you want to enter to win this, then feel free to share this video and then click like on the video for a chance to win that. And we'll pick a winner. We'll pick a winner tomorrow. How about that? Pick a winner tomorrow and get that shipped out to you, and we'll message you if you win. Okay, so I am personally going to be, let me see if I have the templates out for these. I do. Okay, I told you guys I'm moving a little slow. Who's going to be playing along with me? Are you guys do you guys have your stuff out playing along? I'm curious to see. Okay. So this Kiwi Club kit, I pulled all these things in a pile. So what I did this time is I thought I would grab some things that maybe I would possibly use. Like I've had these forever, actually. The adhesive is not even that great anymore on them. Have you guys ever had stickers like that? Sometimes it's a hit and miss. But, so I pulled those out already. I thought I would just have them handy. Okay, so I put some stickles out too. I haven't used these for ever, but I thought I would put them in hand reach just in case I'm inspired. We'll see what comes tonight. And I was thinking about making some cards because for you guys card makers out there, but I have these pictures I want to scrapbook, so I figured I would use the time in scrapbook tonight, but I promise I'll do a card making episode, whatever you want to call it, soon. I think it will be fun to do some cards actually. So hello guys, hey, thanks for saying hi. Okay, I'm watching but not able to play along right now. Well, that's fine, Carrie. Love it. So for my pictures, I actually made some samples in the Kiwi Lane PDF that we did, right? Which you can access here. Just type this in or scan the QR code. This month should work, so you should be good. And all months after this should be working. I think we got it figured out. But yeah, so scan that. Now, remind you guys, hey, I'm giving away this month's Kiwi Club kit. So feel free to share this video and like the comment. And then we'll probably do this every fourth Friday. So you can kind of just get used to that. If you share and like, then you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win that month's Kiwi Club kit. Of course, even if you have it, it's always nice to have an extra. Or if you don't, here's your chance to win one for fun. But, so I use these pictures. Okay guys, I'll be honest, I knew about this kit 6 months ago, right? So I took these pictures back in January and yeah, I definitely told the kids that they had to wear this really pretty cranberry color because I knew that it would be in the paper line. So, and I told them that's what I wanted for Mother's Day 5 months early. But I'm not going to scrapbook those, but I do have tons of those because it ended up being perfect lighting. Look at that. We took them down at the beach. It was cold, but the Folly Beach, it was our first time visiting Folly Beach when we first moved here to Carolina. And the lighting was just so great that we just kept snapping away. So, but I actually have these pictures and I want to try it different because these are not as young. I mean, they're of my mother and my father. We celebrated their 50th anniversary in December, and we surprised them. So I thought the yellows and the teals in here could possibly work. Hopefully they're not too bright, but we're going to give them a go and see what happens. So I'm going to be scrapbooking those tonight. So yes. Okay. Jen, it looks like you're watching, and I love that. Can you comment that if they want to enter that, they can just share and like the thing so that others that are coming in can see it as well? All right, let's start playing. So this is my mom right here. Look at their invite, guys. So this was their invite. My sister made them, and that's them on their wedding day. And then, of course, my parents at their 50th anniversary. So here's a picture. That's my father. I think that these are both their senior pictures in high school, and that's my mother, and then that's them on their wedding day. I know a lot of people say I look just like my mother, which I'm not complaining. That's okay with me. But yeah, so let's see what I can do with them. I have a lot of pictures. So another one that I have, look how many pictures. So I might have to do a 2-page and then maybe throw some in a pocket page. We'll see. But let's see if I can get going here. All right. Okay, so I just pulled things out. Let me get all this cleaned up. I kind of threw it in a pile in preparation for today. Oh, these feathers. Okay, we're going to play around with these and do some really cute things. And hopefully some cute things. Where are my other designer templates for this month? Bear with me, ladies. Okay, so if you guys are joining me, grab your stuff so you can play along. There they are. They're in my other bucket of templates. Okay. All right, so first step is, of course, always picking which background. So I'm going to start with that. And then, of course, also in this kit, we gave some really fun epoxy stickers and that you can utilize in your designs. And just for whatever it's worth, we're not always going to do stickers. We did throw some in. And then with these designs, let me show you guys that really fast before we get too deep into this. So this was all included in the Kiwi Club kit, right? And then, of course, all these paper patterns. I actually already cut into this one for a different project I was working on. So all of these, and then, of course, just tons of fun different sentiment cards just to add variety because we all have different themes and needs and pictures related to us personally. So there's most likely always something there for everyone to use in some way or another. But personally, I wanted to show you guys these designer templates. We put 4 into this one. Usually about an accessory is 5 to 6. So it's about almost an accessory set in that point. Now, some of you guys were asking about the sizes, and we really loved in this kit, as we were playing around with the designs and the things, and as you look at the PDF, you're going to see that these are designed really cute to use all 4 together, like so. Look how cute that is. Perfect. Like you don't have to manipulate or adjust them at all. But then the 2 flowers can stand on their own. These 2 leaves can stand on their own as well. So that's kind of a fun thing to be thinking about. But the sizes also, because you want to make sure that you're also occasionally throwing in where it's compatible, right, with other designer templates. So I want to show you the thought process behind that as well. So let me grab I'm going to grab some flowers from springtime really fast. So let's take this flower, and if you layer that, Look how cute. Can you guys see that? Okay, that's really layering for those that are like, man, that's really a lot of layering. It's okay. If you're into layering, you can absolutely have the ability to layer. We all know that everyone's a little bit different. I mean, if you really wanted to go for it, you could do a 4-layer like so, which would be a lot of fun. I'd probably even do like the leaf coming from that way and that one coming from behind. So that's a really fun thing that you can keep in mind, is that specifically with the Make Kiwi Club Kit, the Make Kiwi Club Kit, say that 5 times fast, that it was really designed to help you be compatible with other designer templates, but then even within itself, they work really cute hand in hand. So you're gonna see that in that PDF if you haven't already downloaded the Kiwi Club PDF. So that is the Make Kiwi Club Kit. All right, now that we got that all through, how many of you have already designed with the Make Kiwi Club Kit? I'm curious. How many of you have already designed with the Make Kiwi Club Kit? Let's pick my backgrounds as I see which one of you guys say that you have, or maybe if you haven't, do you have pictures in mind that you're planning to use with your Kiwi Club Kit? I hope these pictures work. What do you guys think? Do you think that they're gonna work? Like I said, feeling a little, I think the yellow works. Look how pretty that is. It's really pretty. I think it could work. So I need to decide which one is going to be my background, right? So I have this blue. Let me grab just a couple. So when I'm doing this, I kind of just decide, just pull a few out so that I can get the overall feel of these. I actually like that blue. So let me throw it onto this dark blue. That kind of tones it down. It kind of brightens it up. Let me throw in one of these borders in to see how that's going to go together. I think I actually might do the flowers, this flower pattern, which if that's the case, it kind of is blending too much. So let me go back to the dark. That pops a little bit more, okay? And my other 2 background options are light. Where did I put this? Oh, they're on the opposite side. Duh, that's where they are. Okay, that's too green for these pictures. It won't work. And then this side is your kind of basic neutral, which would work. It doesn't give tons of character to it. Like, I don't feel like it would give it a really nice feel, but I feel like with the wood, it's kind of just all bland, you know, blending together. So I think I'm gonna go with the dark. Yep, I'm gonna go with the dark. Kind of pulls out just a little bit more of the contrast in the pictures, which I think helps. So first choice, done. I'm done. Gail, I think this kit will be perfect for my family photos we did this last summer, but I haven't printed them yet. Perfect. Now you're motivated to print them. That's awesome. Marie, I chose pictures of my family from a graduation party, and the colors are perfect. I plan to scrap this weekend watching for some inspiration. Awesome, Marie. Hopefully I can give you some ideas, and then of course the PDF is full of them, but at least a little bit of inspiration to be motivated to pull them out, right? You always get that creative itch when you're watching others. I know I do anyhow. All right, so let me make room in my space here. Get a little order to the chaos. All right. So first choice, always your background. You gotta choose that background. Can you guys see this 2-page? I think you can see it in the full scope, right? And then the next step, especially when I'm working with the Kiwi Club kits, I want to see what title really stands out to me as far as what I want to scrapbook. I love my tribe because it's with me and my siblings and family. By the way, have I told you guys that? I have 9 siblings. These are just my sisters here. I think I have a picture with my brothers. I'll find it here in a minute and I'll show you guys. So I have 3 brothers and 5 sisters. So 6 girls counting myself. I am the youngest. I am the youngest. Imagine that, right? Chaos. Do any of you guys have big families? Because it can be fun, but it can be also chaos a couple times. Debbie, my daughter went on a trip across the country, so there's pictures from Oklahoma that will work great with this kit. Oh, I'm so excited to see what you guys create. Please share. I love seeing how the same paper changes with each person, each designer. I love it. Okay, so your vibe attracts your tribe. Oh, by the way, this one has this misspelling. I'm just gonna put it right out there to make sure that you guys go on the page. There's a printable if you want to use this one. It's missing the E in believed, okay? I'm glad that we caught it. I'm glad that we brought it to our attention, but do note that there's a printable so that you can print it off as well. All right, so raising no mother. I think I might do a page just of my mother, maybe a 1-pager. Okay. Find your tribe, live them hard, mine. Better together, that could work. Okay, so for my options, I'm thinking this one, I love my tribe. I used that one last time, so I think I'm gonna go with those ones first. And then always remember that you have colors and things on the background to utilize if you don't want to use these. And even on this, like how it says the story begins, you know what? I might be able to use this because I can say like the date they got married because, right? The story begins when my parents got married. So maybe I will use that. So for me, I'm going to just set these aside so that I don't get overwhelmed by those. And these ones, I might actually use some of that yellow. Well, I'm gonna put that to the side. And these ones, I'm gonna stick in my tray for now, so that it's right here. It's not mixed with the other ones, and then I don't waste my time going back through the cards when I already did it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a quick assessment of my pictures for this 1-page or 2-page layout. And what I was thinking, which would be fun, where did I put that? Picture of my mom and dad. Maybe I put it in here. Yeah, I have this. I did print it out. It's a little grainy just because I had to pull it from an older picture. But I was thinking it could be fun to have this picture and this picture and then somehow put 50th anniversary. So I'm just kind of walking through like some thoughts, just initially what I have. This is always good to gather your thoughts. It will help speed it along, I promise. I know I'm taking a minute to get to that, but hopefully this thought process is helping you guys as well. Okay, and then overall, I just need to go through a quick picture. So these are of my sisters. Oh, there's one of my brother. I told you, crazy sometimes. Crazy. And then these are my kiddos. So these are more of my kiddos. Epic. We're all pretty photogenic in our family. They take pictures too, so that's good. And then those are with some of the in-laws in the pictures as well. And those are my family too. So I think what I'm gonna do, I wanna do a more centered right around the 50th anniversary as a whole. And maybe what I'll do is do like a sister page, a sibling page. So maybe take these ones and those will be 1 page of their own. And then I'll take the pictures that I had of just some randoms, like family pictures that I had, my nieces, my grandma and my grandpa with my parents. These are my dad's parents here, my mom's parents are no longer with us. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So I'm gonna take some pictures and downsize here. So this is kind of funny. I had to print these ones off because, oh guys, sorry, I'm chatting a lot. So my parents, they were standing there like, what do you guys want us to do? We're like, you know, smile so we can take some pictures of you guys. Because we're all like to take pictures, me and my sisters. And then the photographer just snapped a picture of them standing there like, what? You want us to do what? And then my sister got up there and she was like, so like stand like this, Dad, and hold her like this. Coaching them along to get them to know how to take a picture. It was pretty funny. Yeah. Good memories, good memories. And this is why I like to scrapbook. You relive them, and you guys, you really should embrace that kind of relive moment. Not only do I truly believe it's good for your stress level, finding gratitude in life, and just overall, just your well-being, of course, on top of the creative fulfillment, you really do get all that sense of that as you go down memory lane again and you take it all in. So embrace it. That's why I personally love to scrapbook with pictures. I remember early on I didn't always scrapbook with pictures because I was like, oh, I'll just wait and then print them. But then the more I did it and doing what I'm doing now, I realized that there was more benefits to it. And so, yeah, that's Susan's little tip for today. Okay, so my mom's pictures. So definitely yes, yes. Yes, we'll do all siblings. All siblings. I think I'm gonna save this one for my sister's page, so I'm gonna put that in the other pile. But this gives an overall sense, I believe, of their 50th anniversary. One with their, with their siblings and the siblings' husbands and wives, and then one with all of our nieces and nephews, everyone that was there, that was family. So that will be good. Okay. So I downsized it to these. So now all I have to do is pay attention to these in my radar. And then we're gonna start playing to create, and then we'll keep those things in mind. We'll keep our titles in mind, and we'll keep our pictures in mind. So these are gonna be right here for now. All right. Okay, so what border should I use? Now I gotta start playing to create, right? Start playing to create. Let's see. Border. Anyone suggest anything? Now that you guys know what I'm scrapbooking, does anything like say, ooh, that would be a really awesome one? Anyone? I was thinking maybe scallops. Maybe scallops put in there because I definitely want more of an elegant feel. And for me, scallops always give an elegant or a feminine feel. So I personally tend to go for that, but because it was a 50th anniversary, I feel like I kind of want that elegant feel. So, Tina, I totally agree with you, Susan. Scrapbooking my pictures of my children when they were younger makes me remember that they were very cute and lovable even now that they are teenagers. That's funny, Tina. It does. It gets you through the hard times, Tina. Sometimes it does get you through the hard times. Remembering the good times. It's funny though, Tina, because I'm kind of the opposite. I look at the toddler ages and I'm like, ugh. And then I'm like, oh, I love the teenage ages. I guess it just depends. It just depends. All right, maybe Clara Lane. Usually when I do the scallops, I like to get more of a softer border. And for me, Clara Lane and Abby, or even Aspen, just depending on what you're working with, those seem to be a little bit more soft, and they're not as busy in their waves. So when you have scallops that are really busy, I do tend to, I don't even know I did that until I started talking out loud to you guys, but it makes sense, right? When you have something busy, you want to partner it up with something not so busy, and the borders that are not as busy, I would say probably Abbey Road and Clara Lane. So those are good to have on hand if you want to play around with scallops. Okay, so let's pull out some scallops here. Actually, Mary, are you on tonight? Mary Snyder, she did a really cute layout. She posted here in this group. You should look in the photos, Jen, see if you can find it, and then bring it back to the top of the page so everyone can take a look at it. Where she used the scallops and she did a double layer with it. Maybe I'll do that tonight. You have to use, so like she did this, right? And she just had a solid behind it, and it really popped that top layer. That could be really pretty. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind when I get to cutting. It's not something that you can like visually do, but when I get to it, I can take the extra step to mat those scallops, basically. That's what you're doing, matting them. They're really cute. All right, let's see. So I have that border of Clara Lane, And I'm just gonna do like a quick, I don't know if I'm gonna do back to back yet or not. I just wanna see what they look like together. Or I have this one that has that little bit of a bracket design. And I like that because it allows you to have a space right here to maybe design or put a picture on. The other one that comes in Clara Lane, so I have this design, this design. There's also this thinner one that goes like that. Although I do feel like I'm gonna want more space to probably design on top of. So, should I do, so this one's 2A, and so this is the 2 design, number 2 design. And this is the number 1 design. I'm thinking number 2. I like the little bit more character. I think that I can use that on these designs. Again, going for more of an elegant design. What do you guys think? The 2 design or the 1 design? This is the number 3, A and B. If you're new to Kiwi Lane and you're like, what is she talking about? I'm just showing the one so that I can get a sense of which one I want to use so I can just start playing. But the borders come with 3 different designs. So it's this design, and this design, and every one of them does have a and a B side to it. So it's like this, and then I will design with it once I see which one I like. 2? 2. Okay. We're all on the same page. That's what I'm leaning towards 2. 2. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the other one. So this one. And then that helps me just compartmentalize today. See how I'm just kind of like, that's what I'm using. The rest goes to the side. I'm not going to use it in my radar. All right, so we could do a back-to-back design with the scallops, which is a fun border. They're not designed like these borders that I just showed you, so we'll cut them differently. But a back-to-back design, or what if we do like them layered like this instead? Or I actually really do like those borders together. I think that would be really cute. You can even have it tucked behind. That could be cute too. All right. Or I think I'm leaning towards more of this look. Okay, at this point, I'm going to pull out my photos and start helping me to get inspired with those. So a lot of times you'll make a decision, but then you still use all the moving pieces until it's official, right? So these are the pictures that I settled on. So if there's some way that I want to utilize that, and that, okay. If I have those 2 pictures together, I'm going to need to crop them down. So if I do that size for this one, that could work. Maybe the 4x4. Oh, there we go. Almost sticking together. That's my first. Something like that. Okay, let me find the mini photos. Hold on, I need the mini photos too. All right. So, where did that picture go? I'm gonna see what it looks more like, a squared look, like that. Oh, that's gonna cover that one. So see, if I do 2 squares, it's gonna cover that picture too much. You guys see that, right? So right there, I was like, no, I better go back to the slimmer, because then I can keep those 2 close together, which I kind of want to keep those 2 close together because I wanted to do what I was telling you guys, where I wanted to do like their first wedding picture and then 50 years later. And I kind of want that to be the focal point of my page. So I want it to start the story, and for me, starting the story just like we read in a book, right? For left to right, left to right. That's how I also go about my pages, is I kind of try to tell a story sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's kind of a mental note I take. So with that, if I want that to maybe come up here together, maybe I can do 50th anniversary, right? Something in stickers. Those ones that I kind of want to use up. I want to use them up. if I did that, then let's see, I have the border down like so, and I'll do, I'm trying to think what I can put a title on. Of course, every time one of my go-tos are brackets, when I'm trying to think of a place, like a holder, somewhere that I can build a title off of. Something that, maybe I don't even need anything. Because of the dark blue, the stickers will totally, sorry guys, stand out. My brother always makes fun of me when I say totally. It's, I don't know, just a thing. You guys probably have noticed it in other videos. I definitely say it a lot. I'm not a 16-year-old girl, I promise. All right, so, okay, I want the scallops too, by golly. So let's see. I think I might do the layering on top. And if we pull this down, then we can start the borders here with this here, like so. I think that would be really pretty. And we'll figure out those designs here. And then that takes care of these two pictures, so I'm gonna put those in this done pile. Now I still have these other pictures as options, right? So I have the pictures of them personally, and those ones, and then I have these two group shots. So I'm thinking probably one group shot on the left, one on the right. These are a lot of pictures right here. Oh, I need to, how many are there? 4? And it's a 12 by 12, so 3, 6, 9, so 4. If I did 3 pictures, 3-inch pictures. Did you guys stay up? Did you catch up with me on that? So I took a 12-inch sheet and I was like, what if I did pictures all the way across, and I have 4 pictures, so 12 divided by 4 of course is 3 inches. So I would have to do them a 3 by 3 or a 3 by 4. So here's a 3 by 3 picture or a 3 by 4 picture, like so, which would probably give me more of the picture, and I think I like that. So I like the more of the picture. So I'm gonna play around with that for a minute. Let's see if I did 3 by 3, 3 by 4 here, and I had another one, and the 4 or the photo sets only come with 3 by 4s, 3 by 4s. So I have one over here. So I'm gonna steal this for now, and I'm just gonna put this as my placement. But I'll remember that I wanted a 3 by 4. So I'm gonna play around with that design. Let's see if I can incorporate those pictures in. Maybe I should go across the middle of the page, pull this down more, line those up like so, and then have the scallops go all the way across as well, like so, and then just have the pictures all coming across there. And I'll have another one here so that it's just 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4. Wish I had another one. I used to have 2 photo sets, but somewhere I must have downsized to 1 because I was confusing people how many photos came in a set, even though I find that it's really useful to have 2 photo sets for scenarios like this. But yeah, we can visualize that. That's okay. We'll be able to remember that. Hopefully, with my tired, weak brain. Already though, isn't it crazy when you start playing and the creativity starts flowing? Actually, when you are being creative, you get endorphins. So that's actually really good. And then you start not feeling so tired. So it's kind of a good way to start a weekend, right? Kind of a good way to start a weekend. So I have these other pictures. So if I do the 4 across, then those are going to be taken care of. And I'll come back to this. Maybe I'll do something there. I'll come back to it. But I have this other picture, but I'm kind of liking that clean look across the top. And I have this other picture as well, which I could add to my other layouts. I could do that one and just make this more focused on my my parents? And what if I added another picture here? And let's pull these down a little. Okay. What you guys thinking? I'm thinking it's coming together. Hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully we'll start cutting here soon, and then it's really going to come to life. I always enjoy that part. But I think for the most part, I think the photos, I have them all in mind. So I'll be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pictures. And that's a pretty good start. So I'm going to put these photo sets away really fast. I'm going to try to keep my designing space clean today. We'll see. We will see. Now, what I want to do is just kind of play around with these as well. And it might help if I start getting my pictures, because then I can see where maybe I can design up and around my pictures a little. And you know what I'm thinking could be really cute with this one? Tiny floral. I haven't used tiny floral for a while. It was actually among one of our first sets that we released. Oh, I only have 2. I don't know where my third one is. It's probably in this go back pile. This is my go back pile. How many of you guys do that? I haven't put those away yet from my last projects. I'm thinking that these could be really cute. Look how cute that could be on there. It could be kind of cute. And then we'll see if we can do other designs up and around it. So again, I can do that triple layer. Just simple triple, like if all I did was this triple layer and maybe a little thing over here, I'm not even sure I would need to embellish or accessorize much more of my layout than that. And I still think matting my scallops is going to be really fun for this layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my pictures. I'm going to start by cutting my pictures because one, I need to see what it looks like, and I want to make sure that my accessories work with my pictures before I settle or finalize those pictures, just because I don't want my embellishments, I kind of want to keep them all tucked together, especially on this clean look. It just looks better when you kind of have things pushed more closer together, right? So instead of like having just an embellishment over here or something, I always make sure to kind of cluster them together. It seems more cohesive and it draws the eye in. I've noticed that as well. So let me get the paper trimmer here, and we're gonna start trimming these down a little so we can get that, and then we can start selecting our papers. Yeah, the tiny floral, Jody, absolutely. I didn't even think about it until, and like I said, it's been forever since I've used tiny floral, but I think it's gonna look really cute. I think it's kind of hard. It's a little further away from the camera, but it's really gonna pop once we cut that out of paper, I think. Okay, so these are all in my 3x4 sizes. So I'm just gonna quickly adjust these. Okay, and then make sure that I cut them down. And then I just usually, once I cut one side, I line that other one up. But that way I don't have to be off. Okay, and then the next one, take this one. Now this one is in the middle, right? So anytime these photos, just in case any of you guys are watching that are new, it's easy if it's just like edge to edge like the last one, but these ones, I do the sides. And personally, I don't have a hard time seeing pencil lines, but if you do, then try like a white pen. You could use a white pen, see how you can see that better. So that works too. And then you just line it up. Whoops. And then do the other way. So you just kind of do an L on that. Okay. I'm throwing my trash on the floor. I've posted that before and I always mention it because every time I think, oh, people would kill me if they saw it, but that's just my way of doing it. I just throw it all on the floor. Just all goes on the floor. I love their faces. You just can't beat that. You just look at them. They look like they're lost. Even though I'm sure they've done it plenty of times, we always have them take pictures. You know what, my great grandma and grandpa, the ones that I was just showing you in the pictures, it's like getting a 2-year-old to take a picture. They're so not fans of taking pictures. My grandma specifically, she's always like, I always look silly. And it's, you know why she looks silly? Because she just keeps talking. So her mouth is open, or she's looking, or she's blinking. And I'm like, Grandma, just stand still. Just take the picture. Anyways, they know me by now because I was like, I'm going to get pictures. I need them for posterity's sake. So I'm like, you're just going to have to cooperate with me. But they do. They always fight it. Just would be a lot easier if they just all cooperated and took the pictures, right? No, they know how important they are to me. And they actually love it too. Don't get me wrong. They love it, but it's just funny. Every time. Every time. I'm not making it up. It's every time. All right. So that's the last one for our left side. And then we'll put our right side, or your left side. I don't know how it is on screen. Okay. And you can already see, isn't it crazy, like how a page just starts feeling more alive, right? And I really think those are gonna look cute. Look how cute. Perfect. Actually, what I want to do is I want to put these in sequence. So, because it tells a story. So I want to go where they don't know what to do. My sister comes in and helps them, and then they get it right, and then they share a little bit of cake. Okay, another funny story as I'm sitting here cutting these. I'll hopefully keep you guys entertained at the same time. So on my wedding day, David and I's wedding day, I'll have to find a picture sometime. We went to cut the cake. I was so evil. I probably shouldn't tell you guys. It is the one thing, I do regret it for whatever it's worth. Before I tell the story, I'm gonna say that I regret it, okay? If I could go back in time, it's one thing I would change. And it's really not that big of a deal. But, so we went to go do the cake, and I, of course, was like manipulative. Is that the right way to explain it? I was like, David, don't get it on my dress. Don't smother it on my face. Like, it's gonna get on my makeup and my hair, everything's gonna be ruined. And I was like, please, please, please don't. And so he went first, and of course, traditional, right? Sharing of the cake. And then, of course, it became my time, and I told you I have 8 siblings, right? And my sisters were like, Susan, Susan, Susan. And I gave into the peer pressure, and I slaughtered him. I slaughtered him with the cake, and he was so offended. He was so offended. He could not believe that I just begged him and totally got him anyways. I know. I told you, it's if I could go back. And it's not even like end of the world, but you know, as you get to know somebody better after, you know, years of being married together, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. He was so thoughtful and sensitive to me, and then I just threw it all out the door because of peer pressure. So, yes. So, my question is, on your wedding day, were you guys nice to each other when you guys got to the cake portion? Or was it all for like, everybody's on their own type deal? Like fair game, right? Fair game. Okay, and then I just have this last one. Now, I just noticed that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, guys. I'd have to push, see, this is why I needed to do this first. Because this picture is gonna go pretty much all the way to the edges. So I can't cover this picture at all, or somebody's going to be covered, so it really needs to be more. I could either go straight across. Well, actually, I could go straight across like I did the other ones. The only reason I don't like that, I mean, I could go straight across. It could be really cute. Is that I feel like it takes away from these two being like a focus. Does that make sense? I think I could still probably make it and have this one, this side messier. And then maybe do the embellishment here. See? I kind of knew that that was going to go. Oh, you know what will be cute? Actually, it reminds me of, what if I like put that here and then had another flower, or you know, a feather coming on each side of these. I'd have to tuck them in a little bit more, but it kind of did like this. That'd be really cute if those were centered. Put group picture at the bottom. Put it at the bottom. Put these at the bottom. That would cover most of my border though. Personally, I'm not like, I like to have the shapes see on your page because it helps the design of it. So by covering this bottom portion, not that it's like a set roll, but if I cover that, then it changes the mood of the page. So, Ruth. Hubby and I were really sweet to each other. Hubby started to look like he was going to smash it, and I lovingly whispered in his ear, "Can you spell equipment?" Oh, that's hilarious. Tuck group picture at the bottom. No, the family at the bottom. Oh, the family picture at the bottom. Okay. Just put one bottom right. No, not the two. I could push this up. I mean, there's definitely room across to afford that. Well, and the other thing that you can keep in mind is this design doesn't have to go this way. I would just have to change it on that side, but I could. It could go this way with that border. And I could do something like that. All right. I'm thinking, I like the clean look. I think, don't you guys agree? I don't think if it's okay if these ones stand out on its own a little bit more. Or I choose a different picture, but I really do like the group picture. So let me see if there's one. No, I think the other ones are basically like me and my sisters, or me and my kiddos, which I think the overall story is about them and about the people that showed up to the thing. I think that's like the main focal, right? And the other ones are all fun, just being fun. So let me try it this way. Or I could just make it a page about them and put this on the other pages. Which then I would have a place to really do. So if I just did that, let me see what you guys said. Like group at the bottom better. Okay, crop the left picture up its narrow. Oh, I could go 3 by 4. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, so I'm not going to crop it until I'm official. So I'm going to use this one and that one, and then start like that. Maybe what we could do is even bring a piece of paper to really bring the focal point here. I think I like that. Awesome. Crop the left picture. Thanks, Cindy. Awesome. Out of white on the left side. Diane, you guys both have the same idea. Okay. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and crop those down and be done with the picture part so that we can get to, I was about to say the fun part. It is kind of the fun part. It's all fun, but it's kind of the fun part. All right. Make that decision. And then the last one is to cut this one down, like so. Love the two at the top, Marie. I know, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I mean, I could just make it a picture about them and then my random sister in the picture. Let me cut that one. Ooh, that was close. That was close, it's close, it's close. All right. Let's see where that goes. Let's start with those. So we could do the two and then fill in a lot of the space. Again, make it more classy in that. I'm gonna throw in this picture now to see what that looks like. It's always nice to use a good amount of pictures, I'll be honest. But don't let that be your overarching thing, because at the end you want to make sure that that you're happy with it as well, right? So let's see where that goes. So what I was thinking, I don't think I have one. We might need to get, so like what if I add color, not to all of them, but just to kind of, maybe a little bit smaller than this 5x7 is, so that it comes down, right? That could be kind of cute, and it would really bring a focal point to these pictures like I wanted to. But I did want to use the word 50th anniversary too, and I thought it could be cute. 50th anniversary. I could do 50th anniversary along the edge of those two, which would determine if I'm going to use that picture or not. Oh, a ring, yeah. A ring would be really cute. Let me try that. Or lacy trims. They're cute too. Is it too playful, do you think, for the elegancy? They have more of an elegant feel. Well, I don't think this one's big enough, and I think that's the biggest one. Let me pull out lacy trims and see if that one is. And then we'll just decide. So that's lacy trims. It'd be a lot of scallops. Scallops on scallops. I think I am. I'm going to make this a really pretty page. We'll see where it goes. I think I'm going to really focus on them, and I'd like to have a spot where I can add a little bit of embellishment. So I'm going to play around with possibly just focusing on these two on the left and having a title with maybe something like that. I could do the two thing, but I think it might be a little bit too bolder than I would like to go. I really want kind of a soft, elegant feel. We'll see how that goes. And then I'll probably add just a very simple touch. Let me pull this up really fast. I have a double layer, and then just maybe something simple or clean over here. That's the only thing. Sometimes it's hard to do the two with the one. But usually when I get along, I try to balance it, so I'll find a nice balancing look. And I could do, maybe I'll do the two feather thing over here with a cute little thing so that it's accent at the top. Okay, I think I'm liking that. Yeah, just focus on the parents. Okay, I agree, Deb. All right. Do you like Deb or Debbie, Deb? Debbie McGrath? I'm curious. Because Debbie, my mother-in-law, her real name is Deborah, but she prefers Debbie. So I'm wondering if you are like a Debbie, or you a Deborah, or you a Deb. Or you all the above. Okay, I'm thinking I like that. Let's decide on some picking of paper. Let's decide that. So, I know I've mentioned this in the past, it's not always the case, but for me personally, my go-to is to pick patterns for the borders, and I always stick to ones that are more of the main patterns, right? So I have this one, which is soft and fun. I have the flowers, which I think goes with the wedding feel. And their colors were yellow, so maybe what I will do is, where is the sheet with the yellow? I love this color, guys. I love it. Look at that. Look how it printed. It's so pretty. Sometimes, oh, I think the yellow is on one of the backs of these. Yeah, it's on the back of this. So what if I did the scallop here with the yellow poking behind it? I'm going to layer it this way so I can see it for a minute. I do like that yellow. I think it's going to really help complement that. I think this color, oh, no, it doesn't look too bad. But this color's not really in this pattern. It's in the other patterns, but it's not. Like those two would be super cute together, but and I loved the feather pattern, don't get me wrong. And this side, if you don't like the feather one, then this cranberry color is amazing. But I just don't feel like the feather one is perfect for these pictures. So, and you'll see that I used it tremendously in the PDF. I loved it, but just not for these ones. I'm gonna go with those. I'm gonna go with those two. So I'm gonna cut my scallops out of this, and then I'm gonna do the yellow underneath. Again, their wedding colors when they first got married were yellow and the teal, and so we basically duplicated as much as we could of their wedding. So we got yellow and teal dresses, although they weren't as what we had hoped when they shipped to us, but they still worked, the dresses that is. Yeah. But it was a surprise. My parents didn't know. Do you guys know how hard that is? With such a big family to keep a secret. It was pretty hard. I was pretty impressed that we did it. Now I did flip those. So I need to remember if I want to flip it. Do I want it to go this way or this way? Because this is going to determine that. So if I do this way on the border, or option B, I go this way. Option A or option B? What do you guys think? So this is option B. This is option A. Like so. What do you guys think? Oh, Debbie, I wanted to hear what you said. I have to find it again. Oh, I missed it. Hold on, I gotta pull it up so I can find what you said, what that you like in your name. Okay, option A, option B. What do you think? What do you think? Either is fine with me. My real name is Deborah, but prefer. Oh, so your real name's Deborah too, Debbie. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Option B's. Looks like more. Oh, I got a couple option A's. Looks like 5, 6 B's. It's pretty split. Jen says, are you still planning to mat your scallops? I think so, Marie. I think it would be cute. I am not there mentally, but I think when I get there, it could be really cute. It's a little bit more of an effort, of course, but I'm willing to do that little extra effort for these pictures, for the sentiment they are. How it is now. Okay, I'm thinking so too. But just keep that in mind when you are playing with the borders. You can flip them, but again, just if you flip one and you can tell because it's inside out, right, on the wording, then you just want to make sure that you flip your other one. Or when you go to cut it, you're going to have to alternate it then. But I think this way it kind of pushes it to the right, which is where I want my mind to kind of go, is to the right. So let me see there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. That's what I'll do. to the outside. Yeah, I agree, Gwendolyn. That's kind of my thought process too, is both big sides to the out. Just kind of keep you flowing. Okay, and then we'll take our matching one, and then we'll just make a mark right here. Super easy with the borders, super easy. When we get to the scallops, now you guys gotta love those scallops to cut them. That's all I'm gonna say. But you'll notice the effect that they give. So when you use them, they really add to your page or whatever you're designing, whether that's a craft or we have them in little card sizes too for card makers. For any of you guys that love card makers, I think it's in the adorn card border the scallops are in, I think. Yeah, just make sure this is something that you're loving. Talk to your Kiwi Lane instructor. What happened to the other picture I missed? Oh, Carmina. I think I decided I'm gonna make it a little bit more of a clean layout. So by doing so, I'm gonna eliminate one of the pictures and just focus on they're all gonna have to get scrapbooked. All the pictures do. But for this one, I think I will just focus on them, which is gonna really give me that elegant, classy look that I wanted to get. Okay, I'm just gonna ink this one, I promise. I know I always say I'm not gonna ink, but the only reason I don't like to ink is because I want to make sure that, you know, I'm not wasting your guys' time either, so that you can kind of get that full accomplishment of this page that we worked on, right? You put so much effort into it with me. I love you guys' feedback. Really appreciate it. But I just have to see that light one with the dark, so I wanted to quickly ink that. But I want to show this to you guys as well because, where's that light green? Maybe it will help show that a little bit. Just to show you guys how much pencil line, even myself, I actually do get. Can you guys see that, right? So, but I'm just gonna ink right over those edges. Actually, this color is gonna look really good, I think, because of their wood backdrop that my sister put together. Kind of gives it a little bit of a rustiness to go along with the elegant. I think it works. But here, so let me show you again. Again, just in case any of you guys are new to Kiwi Lane, you can kind of see why we recommend the inking. So we design, trace, cut, ink, replace. 5 steps. Simple, easy, but that kind of shows you a before and after. Right? Is it still live? Did I just go dead? Huh. I think I'm good still. Maybe my screen just went dead. Okay, I'm gonna plug my phone in. I think last time I went dead, so it's gonna move a little, guys. There we go. For a minute, my thing froze and I was like, oh no, cursed technology, but I think we're good. All right. Okay, so that's that. Let's cut out the scallops. And then we'll decide if there's a color that we really feel like we can layer up on top of. Okay. And I'm gonna be doing this cute pattern. Am I gonna use the whole thing? I think I am. I was checking to see if I wanted to use the whole scallop or if I wanted to condense it a little, but I think I'm gonna use the whole width of the scallop on this design. But if I was gonna use less, then I would just adjust it over so that I'm not using up my paper that I don't need to. But on this one, I think I am. So I'm just gonna trace that. This one, you definitely wanna hold down a little bit as you trace so that the designer template doesn't move on you. And then what I do to help cut the scallops out is I'm just gonna do a straight cut. This really helps when you're getting into the detail work of the scallops. And personally, because I never quite know if I'm gonna use those other edges, I just go for just a tad. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. But you can, when you play with the scallops, here I'll show you. So we're gonna follow the line. Of course, you see already, like it's not as fast as the borders. And that's because it's a little bit more detailed, but the detail is gonna make such a cute effect on your page. So I don't use them often, but like I told you guys at the beginning, for that elegant or for the more feminine look, it really adds to the page. Okay. All right, done. Not too bad, but it definitely is probably 3 times longer than the borders. Ugh, see, I have to ink that, guys. I'll have to ink it. Anyway, so you can take this other side, see? I could even add that up there if I wanted to. I don't always use the opposite side, but if you did a straight cut, you could. And if you look in our idea books, I think Debbie pretty much, my mother-in-law, she always uses this other side somehow in her designs. I think it might be cute up here, but let's just leave it there. If I don't, it's just scraps of paper, but you can take advantage of that other side. And then I'm going to use the next one. And they do come with 2 in a design because of design purposes for a 2-page layout, but they are pretty much the same. I know we get a lot of people that ask, why did I get 2 of the same designer template? And that's because when you're designing, you saw how useful it is for me to get my full layout, but they are the same. Or like if you were doing a 1-page, you can really play around with getting the full visual effect of the matting thing, even though I think I'm going to still try it. Or you could even do, look how cute that is, a back-to-back. Okay, so now I'm going to play, but I want to play just for a second to show you, because I had this thought. I'm not going to do it on this layout, but for the sake of, I'm going to show you how cute. Let me see. I never did this before, but I was thinking, oh, this would be cute with the strip down the middle, but wouldn't it be so cute? Where is this? With a trail down the middle? How cute would that be? So there's this trail. This one actually was from the Ripple. I believe that was from the December Kiwi Club kit. Oh, look how cute that would be. Halo. Okay, hold on. Let me move this yellow paper so that you guys can really see. Wouldn't that be so cute? It would be all fun borders, but such a cute little thing on your page. Especially if you kept, I don't know, these really poppin' with more of these blender colors. See how those would really pop this piece now? That would be really cute. Okay, done playing. Let's get back to work. Get back to work. Could be really fun. Someone's gonna have to try that, or I'm gonna have to do like another page or a 1-pager on that. But yeah, the scallops are so much fun. If you guys don't have them, they're a great addition. Super fun addition. Actually, there we go. There we go. I'm thinking, Jen, are you still watching? Hey Lisa, oh, I'm glad you were able to join us too. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one down again too. I almost cut it, but it really is more of a nuisance if you don't do a straight cut on those. Jen, are you still here with us commenting, which is awesome. Thank you so much. There she is. Jen, is that you commenting as Kiwi Lane? Or is it someone else? I'm just curious now. Jen is our social girl. So that's why I'm talking to her. Sorry, I don't mean to confuse anyone. I'm just curious if she is, and if she's around Erin by chance. Because I was thinking about throwing a coupon out there, which I don't normally do, because it's not as easy, and instructors might be like, what? But guys, you guys are hanging out with me on a Friday night, and honestly, I can, so I probably will. But yes, it's me. Okay, is Aaron next to you? Because I would need his help. You're keeping up with me tonight, Noreen? What are you creating, Noreen? Are you doing a page similar? Okay, Noreen, I loved how you took the last design that we did. I feel like you excelled my design. Like, yours was amazing. I loved it. So I'm excited to see what you create tonight as well. You were keeping up with me. Do I go fast? Okay, so Jen, Ask Aaron. He's so sweet. I wish I was holding your newborn. Jen just had a baby, what, a month ago, Jen? Is that where you're at? Anyways, ask Aaron if it's possible to create a coupon to save on the scallops accessory or the scallops fun border. And if so, if he's willing to give it to us in this live and make it active maybe for the next 24 hours. And we'll just share it here with you guys in the live. And those that catch it, catch it. It's like a flash sale. Let's give it a try, see how that goes. We'll see what kind of feedback we get on that, but like I said, it's fun. Talking about fun, I want to do a giveaway. I found that I had these couple things that these are from, one of them's bent a little. I was cleaning out my thing. So for Mother's Day, my home team here at the house, my home team, whatever. Anyways, they were helping me clean my craft room up and I rearranged it. I didn't do anything except for rearrange, and it was amazing how rearranging did. And I was cleaning out some things and I found these in a bucket that I must have taken from the warehouse. Anyways, so I have 2 extra of these. These were part of the September Kiwi Club kit. So, I need to pick 2 winners to get those, and I need to think of a fun way. I'll think of some way, so hang on there, and we'll be doing some giveaways here soon too, and we'll see what Jen says. Make sure that you guys all hear that, what she says. Oh, Carmino. Okay, Carmino. We'll make sure. We'll give them away. They're super fun. They're probably the biggest designer template we did, but that's also what's fun about the Kiwi Club kit, is that we can do variety in those designs in the club kits, which is fun. Wahoo! All right. Oh, Daisy, your granddaughter's graduating. Oh, good. Needing this break. Mental break. R&R. Absolutely. Graduation is emotional. It's like a roller coaster. You don't know if you should be proud, if you should be sad, if you should be scared for them, excited for them. My daughter's just graduated from high school. And they're my oldest, so I keep asking for advice because it's like, does this get easier? Like, because it feels emotional, very emotional, which is kind of different for me. All right. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to add those to the top. Because, I mean, like I said, I cut them out. I could use them. What do you guys think? Should I add them to the top? The yellow stands out too much for me, so I think I want this one. I don't want it to scream. But I don't have to make that final decision now, but I kind of want those at the top. Okay, the other thing, so we were talking about matting the scallops. It's kind of like all about scallops tonight. It ended up being scallops, scallops, scallops. So many fun ways you can do scallops. You can use the other piece, you can do a double layer. Not to mention, guys, for whatever it's worth, if you don't have scallops, you get a small size, which I'm using, you get the medium size, and you get the large size, right? Super fun. All right. Okay, Jen, I was asking if you can ask him if it is possible for him to set up a coupon code to save a percentage on the scallop fun border, and I'm gonna offer it here for everyone that's watching the live video, more like a flash sale. I'm gonna give it a go. We'll see how it goes, but why not? Something that can be shared just for like the next 24 hours, and those that don't have scallops want to give it a go can try it out. So let me know, Jen. I don't even know if it's possible. I'm just throwing it in there, throwing it out there. We'll see. We're gonna go with the wind today. We'll see where it takes us. All right, guys. All right. I think I like the matting of the thing, right? All right. Try flipping them around at the top of the row of pictures. These ones, Kayleen. Like here. Doing like that. I wonder if I'm matting it, the things, if they're doing it. Is the light okay still for you guys? It's getting a little dark here, so hopefully it still works out. Let me try this, turning this light on really fast. It's a little light. Let me try turning it on top. There. There's a little bit more light. All right. Renee, the scallops were the first set I purchased from you at CKC convention in Buffalo many years ago. They are fun. They like I said, they're a fun addition to anything that you might be creating. Okay, so I think I'm gonna look really fast to see. I mean, the only reason I'm kind of thinking this color, well, yeah, I don't like how it lays on top of that yellow, so that's not one that I want to do. But there's this darker one, and really I just kind of want to try matting those. I loved it. She actually used like a white. I wonder if I should find a white cardstock and just pull that in. There's this gray color, but I don't think it's going to get the clean feel. Again, I'm trying to go for this clean feel. Oh, I love this color. I love it, love it, love it. But I feel like it might be too bold there. I think I'm going to use small pieces in the flowers, maybe along with this one. Again, I told you their colors were more of this blue teal color. And I'm going to see it. Okay, that's what I thought. The coupon code wouldn't work. Okay, well, Jen, ask him if he would put it on sale. So they don't need a coupon code. Okay, let me grab some white cardstock. I'm kind of thinking that's the way to go. Or maybe like a cream. Really quickly. You gotta find some. There's cops outside. Do you guys hear those sirens? They're all over the place. No, the straight side at the top of the pictures. Oh, Kayleen, I see what you're saying. Like this. I'm going to leave it there for a minute and I'm going to ponder on that. Oh, I think that could look really cute. Again, it's kind of a wedding, so pulling in some white. What do you guys think? It's more of an off-white, but I think it works with the color palette that's in here. Let's try one and then we'll try cutting the other one. I think so too. So again, because I'm just like doing a mat of the scallop, I don't need to do tons. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do just a portion. I'm not going to do the full width of the scallop so that I make most efficient use of my paper. Okay. He can randomly put anything on sale because it said, he's probably like, what in the world? But he can't call me because my phone is in action, so I might get in trouble for it, but no, I'm not going to get in trouble for it. But we're focusing on scallops so much. If you guys don't have them, we should put them up, right? Let's do 20% off. And let's just put it in the online catalog so it won't be for like get-togethers, of course. And let's just do it for the weekend, Jen. So let's do it through Sunday. How about that? Give everyone a chance if they want to get on and purchase scallop for 20% off. Then they won't need a coupon and they will just know. And Kiwi Lane Instructors, if you guys are watching, then you are free to share because you're watching. Just make it known that it was during the live so people are like, what? Again, we'll see how this works. But gotta do some fun things every once in a while, right? Oh, talking about fun, do you guys have any plans for Memorial Day weekend? Any plans? So I promised my kids, we actually do have a barbecue with our church tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. But I also promised my younger kids, well, we might all go. They all want to go. We're gonna go see Aladdin, the remake of Aladdin. It's pretty amazing, I hear. So It's got good music in it, and it's got funniness in it. I'm thinking it'll be really good to go see. Linda, I'm cutting out card embellishments. That's great. It's kind of like watching TV and just sitting there cutting. That's great. Might as well. Yes, customers and instructors, Jen. Okay, Carmina, goodbye. Wait, Carmina, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'll do one right now. I gotta think of a question. This one's gonna be, okay, here is my question for someone that's gonna win one of these. And I'll do another one. I'm gonna do two. How many brothers do I have? How many brothers do I have? The first person that comments is gonna win. So that designer template set from our September Kiwi Club kit. So it was one of the exclusive ones. Then I had extra one. 3, Gail Armada. Gail Armada, you won. I have 3 brothers. 3 brothers. I know. Okay, Gail, I have you down. Actually, Jen, if you're still listening, I'll come back around, but I got you, Gail. Either way. Actually, if you want to message me, Gail, right now, if you want to message me, you should be able to just click on my name right at the top of this live video, right? And then you should be able to message me. Just message me your address, and then I'll have it so we can get that shipped out to you. Okay? Linda, yes, even while camping, I trace them all week to bring with me. That is so great, Linda. So you just kind of trace pieces out and then you put them together, which is smart, because then you don't have to bring everything with you, but you can kind of piece it together afterwards. Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of liking that white too. I think it's going to be fun. I'm feeling like I need another strip. I'm not sure I'm loving that, Kayleen, just because I feel like it was messing, like, too much around those pictures. It was almost giving it a little bit of a cluttered look. And I'm not even quite sure I need it up at the top, but I just wanted to see if I want to use it. Again, sometimes you can use it, sometimes you don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to need to cut another scallop. And I feel like I need a strip there, but I need to cut my accessories. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So let me cut one more scallop. One more scallop for the other side. Like I told you guys, you gotta, where did this pencil come from? It works. Okay. Here we go. Yes, I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I've done this. It's probably in the first idea book. Oh boy, it's been a long time. But when I saw Marie, shout out to Mary Snyder, do it, I almost cut that again. Guys, you really do want to do a straight cut because it's so annoying if you don't. So annoying to cut those if you don't do a straight cut. Anyways, Mary, she did it just recently on a layout here, and she posted it, and I was like, okay, I need to do that again. It's so cute. It really makes those scallops work. And it almost give it a ruffly, more of a ruffly feel by matting those scallops. I mean, you could do 6 layers if you wanted to really ruffle it up. So you take it from a scallop to more of a ruffle, I think. Yeah, that works. Kelly, I might be able to take, well, I have this side extra piece. So let me finish cutting this here. Again, I'm only kind of inking one side, and I won't hold you guys up by inking all. But I could do like you're talking about, Kelly, and I could throw it up at the top, my other option side here. Touch more of that cream. It's kind of like an off-white. It's like not white, but it's not cream, this piece of cardstock I was able to find. It's kind of like an off-white. Okay. I kind of do like it. I gotta decide if I want this at the top or not. But I feel like I need to see my accessories first to kind of see overall, like, did it get too busy? I don't think it's going to get too busy. We kept it pretty simple. but I do like that little piece of white. So I'm gonna put this one here too, just in case, so I don't lose it. Okay, okay, okay. I always think the accessories are really fun. I always get to the embellishing part, and I always love that. But, gotta map my photos too, see how that goes on that. I like that. Cool. Love it. Okay, me too. I love it too. It's coming together. All right. So now as far as embellishing goes, we could definitely pull on, okay, these are my background sheets for that are the matching ones. I'm going to put those aside so that I don't accidentally cut into them, because I definitely want to make something else with this paper line. And then I'm going to use, I don't want black. No, I don't want black. I'm trying to think if this mint, I don't think it's going to work. So, well, maybe in small portions it would work. Okay, I love this. I think I'm going to go with a little piece of that. And then remember how I was telling you guys you have the back? Let's see, the back of these. I don't think I'm going to use all of them. I think, so I can definitely use some of these cards to get a little bit more. I actually do like that journaling card. I try to keep my journaling cards because I like them. They're useful. So if you wanted smaller scallops for designs, again, you would need to know kind of what you have in mind for using your kit so that you don't use anything that you don't wish to. But there are some more designs on the back. And I feel like those smaller of the colors work better. So that's why I thought of using some of the back of the cards. What's on this side of this one? Your vibe attracts your tribe. Well, I think I'm gonna finish off this kit probably with scrapbooking all these pictures that I showed you at the beginning from this thing. So I'm gonna use this next kit that I have and do that. All right, better together. All right. I'm gonna see if this feather works on here. It's very small, but I could get that out. You guys see that? I would get less of the other one, but I think it could be cute. I mean, I don't really want it to be my title because I want to do 50th anniversary here. Which, talk alarm. There we go. Okay. Scallops are up on live sale for 20% off through Sunday at 11 p.m. Central Time. Okay, guys, there you go. If you don't have the scallops yet and you love what I'm seeing here, then you can save 20% off for the weekend on those. You're welcome. We'll see how that goes. But like I said, these lives are new. We might throw things in like that during the flash sales. And then those that join can kind of take advantage of that. So definitely make sure to jump over, shop from your Kiwi Lane Instructor, log into your account, and you won't need a coupon. They should already be discounted, and it's available through the online accounts. It will not be available through get-togethers. Okay? There you guys go. Okay, getting distracted again. Getting distracted, guys. All right. So let's start by cutting some of these. I definitely think we can pull in the cranberry, even though it wasn't like their colors. I think it's really pretty still. So I'm gonna cut this back one because I can't resist it. I love it so much, this cranberry. I can't use it on this card because it won't fit tiny floral. So I'm just gonna cut it out of this one. Like so. Okay. I know I'm not the only one, right, that loves this cranberry color. I'm calling it cranberry. It's like a cranberry, right? Sorry, sometimes I get so distracted in the tracing or the cutting, I go quiet in silence, which I don't mean to. It's probably gonna bore you guys. Okay. Squirrel! Carmina, she knows me so well. I know. So it's funny that you say that because today in work, right? I was meeting with Erin and Mindy over marketing and stuff, and we kept saying squirrel together. And she said, we should get a little stuffed animal that's a squirrel, and we throw it at each other whenever we get into a squirrel thing. Whenever we get tangents on other things. It seems to happen more and more to me lately. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so again, I always just like to point these out because it's worth mentioning every time, because these little tricks are what's going to save you from being annoyed. You'll notice I went one way and I went back the other way. Floral is definitely the more of an intricate cut it too. So we're using scallops today, and we're using tiny floral that takes a little bit more effort, but they're so cute to cut. I always feel silly when I say more effort because it's like, really? Like when you really break it down, it's like, I don't know, 36 seconds. Somebody should have timed me on that. Maybe a minute, who knows? Okay, there I went inking things again. But I want to ink because I really want to see this layering effect that we're going to have going on here. And not all my pebbles are perfect. Not all my pebbles are perfect. But you know what? What flower pebbles are perfect, right? What flowers are perfect? They're not. You don't go out into nature and they're like totally unified. So that's okay. Okay, like just that alone is super cute, right? Super cute. Okay. Oh, I was out of the frame tutting the tiny floral, Kayleen said. Sorry, guys. Well, just to note, so what I did is I cut all the way around, and then I cut one way. So I cut this way, and then I went back and I cut this way, is what I did on the petals. All right, there we go. All right, now we need the other layers. I'm thinking a little bit of this, maybe even pulling in this other pattern color here. I'm really trying to stick to more of a two-tone balance, like a microchrome, or what do you call that? My brain is dead. Where it's like kind of blends, where you got 2 or 3 colors, that's it. I don't know. Someone's gonna save me there. All right. So this is all I do, guys. I lay them over and I'm just trying to get a sense of it. And this is something I do every single time. It doesn't come easy to me. I have to think about it as well. So right here, like I just looked at the flower that's in the pattern, and it's got the cranberry color, and then it's got this minty color, and then the leaves are yellow, and they have one that's gray. I'm gonna not even think about it. I think I'm just gonna try to do similar to fashion what those are. Now the only thing is I have an extra layer that's not the paper look. So the one in the paper is something like this, actually. Pretty much like this. It actually is those designs. There you go, guys. Look at those. So I have an extra design there. So I will have to figure out one more color, but I do think that's going to be cute. And I do think that we can do this color. So we'll see. Maybe that will help speed it along. So what should I do? Monochromatic. Thank you, Marie. Yes, monochromatic. Okay, all right. I'm jumping from decision to decision here. Okay, I think I could do this leaf, that flower, this one, and then the top. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me cut these next layers out. Now this one is small and intricate. Anyways, it's small. You have to hold it tight and maybe slow down on your tracing a little. But it gives a very, very delicate look, which is really fun. Again, the delicate look just combines so cute with so many of our accessories that we currently have. So for those of you that got the Kiwi Club and got the exclusive designer templates in that kit, you're gonna find that those ones are gonna work really great with layering with any of our other more floral accessories. So like tiny floral, springtime, things like that. You're gonna find that they work really great. So, hey, Kiwi Lane instructors, if you guys are watching, I'm thinking what I'll do, usually what I do is after a live video, I'll take a picture of my layout and I'll post it tomorrow. And if you want, you could take that layout and share that along with, if you want to also share any of the coupon. That's totally up to you guys. Again, if you're watching, then you're gonna be in the know. And then it's okay for you to share that outside with your other friends and stuff. Just let them know that it came from the live. Then maybe more people will be like, oh, I gotta watch those lives. That wasn't my intent, but I think it's fun. All right, I love this blue, yes, I agree. It's nice to have more of a palette that's a little bit more in the blue shades as well. All right. Carmina, I thought you were gonna go hang out with your hubby. Are you waiting for me to do the other giveaway? I actually should do a couple more giveaways throughout the night because I've already kept you guys. What time is it? We're going on an hour and a half. Man, I'm slow tonight, but I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. And I hope you guys are hopefully either sitting down and relaxing, or you are cutting like Linda was, or if you're playing yourself. Noreen, how is your project coming? Are you done? Are you beating me tonight, Noreen? Oh, Saturday, okay. Oh, for the weekend. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. For the Memorial Day weekend, you're gonna hang out with your hubby. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes. Okay. Okay, see, I went and inked it again. Guys, I can't help myself. I feel like I have to, it's just habit. I go from tracing, cutting, inking, replacing. It's just habit now. I just tend to do it. Oh, look how cute. Plus you need those little bursts of like excitement as you go along. It keeps you going. And then I'm gonna do that top layer. Yep, I'm gonna do that top layer, this one. What was the other side again? Yeah, I think I can afford to use that one. I have a lot of other ones that I feel like I'm gonna be more useful for me. So I'm gonna trace this one. Again, very tiny, probably one of our more tiny sets that we ever came in. But, I mean, again, the Kiwi Club gives us that variety to change it up. But you know what also is great about these designer templates that came in the Make Kit is that the size, as you can see, is so cute on a layout. But for card makers, which are also part of the Kiwi Clubs, I love seeing a lot of the cards that everyone makes, and we try to make sure in our PDF that we always add a variety of cards and layouts, and sometimes pocket pages or crafts, paper crafts. Anyways, but these sizes are, it doesn't matter if you're a card maker or scrapbooker, it's gonna be utilized, so really nice. So we try to change it up to make sure for the variety of different Kiwi Club members out there that occasionally you'll get something that will help even in all those aspects of paper crafting. So they're really cute on cards. I might have to just make a card just because. Okay, I promise I'm not gonna ink the whole time. And then I'm gonna have to find like maybe a brad or a button or something to put in that middle there because it's so cute. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. So cute. Okay, Gail, go get a snack. And then bring me one too, okay? Look how cute, guys. I feel like you should just like make tons of these and then that's it. Actually, we used to do pencil toppers. Well, not used to, we still do pencil toppers, but it's been a while since I've done some. Where you just take a stick. Have any of you guys made the pencil toppers? We have a YouTube video on it, so I'm not gonna go too much into it. Anyways, you just take a stick and then you tape that around, but you can have cute little pencil toppers. too. So if you're really not sure how to use this kit, then make some pencil toppers. Give them to a teacher in a little flower bouquet. You can add them to a pen or a pencil or something like that. Yes. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do a yellow leaf there, or not a leaf, feather. And I'm gonna pull this one in because I want to use that up as well. And I'm gonna try that. You know what I was thinking about, and I didn't try it yet in the PDF, is I was thinking with the feathers. Okay, hold on, I'll just wait until I trace it, cut it out. I was thinking of like taking some scissors and snipping the sides. I was meaning to do it as a tip in the PDF of ideas that go along with the Kiwi Club kits each month, but I didn't quite get to it. So maybe I'll try it here on this layout and see how it works. Does that make sense? Well, I'll try it here in a minute and hopefully that will make sense. So again, I'm just gonna kind of trace around that. This is gonna be tucked in at the bottom there. Jody, you made some pencil toppers, pen toppers, pencil toppers, whatever. Okay, and then you're just gonna clip in on those little feather pieces like so. Right, perfect. Like so. Oh, cute. Awesome. Okay. I think it will look cute. I think it will give it a little bit more of that featherly feel. I don't even know featherly. So before I do that, I'm going to ink the edges though. I'm going to ink the edges and then try it. If not, I'll cut a new one out. But basically what I'm thinking, if I had the shear scissors, which I want to pick up, but I don't have them, I'm thinking, okay, so probably go in a downward motion. So I'm just thinking like snips. I guess the good thing is I can try it and then you guys will know if it actually is worth doing. Maybe I need to go a little bit more. It's not really showing tons. Okay, I gotta go a little bit deeper. So I'm probably going I don't know, half inch cuts, slices in here. Well, it's kind of hard to go back through it, so we'll see if a half inch. I'm gonna do both sides. So let me try the other side really fast. And I'm going this way because the feathers go this way, so I'm going to just cutting with the grooves. Is what I'm thinking. Sure, it sounds good to me. Sound good to you guys? Sounds good to me. Kind of all act like we know what we're doing, but we really don't know what we're doing when we're creating. It's just kind of all, you just kind of do it as you go. Make it up. And that's when, if you can get to the point where you allow yourself to play and really embrace the play in creating, then you eliminate all the tension and the overthinking sometimes that we tend to allow ourselves to get into. I mean, it's not awful. I'm just trying to decide if it's like really making an effect or not. I probably will tell better when I have good lighting. Okay, so I got to this top. You want to be really careful because you don't want to cut your feather off. It's a little bit of more of a messy look, which is not bad, but it definitely has more of a messy look. What do you guys think? Can you guys see that? See that? Okay, so on this one, I'm just going to kind of go around that a little. I don't think your cuts have to be like all perfect. It seems to be working out just fine. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can push this up without ripping anything, because, you know, paper tends to do that. And it's gonna go flat again once you put it in your page protector, but it gives it a little texture, I think. You know what else I think I need to do? I need to fold it. So I'm gonna fold that in half as well. It would be fun using the fringe. Yeah, I don't have any yet, Ruth. I want to go buy some fringe scissors. It's on my list. I need to just go do it. Leslie made a super cute layout using the fringe scissors. Guys, if you're ever looking for sample ideas here in this group, because so many of you guys share ideas, which again, I can't express how fun it is to see what you guys create. So please, please, please never hold back and share. But with that said, if you're in the group and you click on photos, then you can see all the photos together. Like, you don't have to scroll through all the pages. So if you're wanting to kind of just get lost on that, of course, we have tons of samples, ideas, and things as well on Pinterest that you can look at if you want to look at for a specific theme. Sorry, okay, so what I was doing is just adding a little bit more ink to get it a little bit, not always on the edges, but just in a little bit more. So usually I ink like this on the edge, so this time I just kind of did more of a top ink because I thought it would be better to get a little bit more on that. All right, let's lay this down and see what this thing is looking like. I want it to be a little bit more, so I'm going to try to ruffle those a little bit more. Separate them is really what I'm trying to do, just a little bit, without causing too many red. All right, definitely adds a lot of texture. Can you guys see that? Now the question is, did it add too much texture to my very clean page? But it was fun. If you guys ever want to try it yourselves, I think it's okay to have a little texture. It kind of goes along with the texture wood, just pieces of it. What do you guys think? Can you see it? Here, let me pull this up. See that? Okay. I think I'm liking that. Yeah. Oh, you're loving it, Noreen? I wish you could post comments in a live, but you can't, so I'm gonna have to wait till you post it on the page. Yeah, this large feather, there's so many fun ways. Like, you could do it this, and then this, and then this, and you could have them just kind of going along. You could just have it floating, right? Feathers just floating on your page. Just random feathers floating all over your page. Could be really cute too. That's fun. I'm excited to see what you create with it, Noreen. All right. Okay, I'm feeling like I want to put this flower together because we put so much effort into it. I gotta see it come together. So I'm gonna skip a step and I'm gonna put some pop-up on these. Actually, so I'm not gonna do pop-up on all of them. I'm gonna do pop-up on the top one. But I gotta find a center for this first. I'm thinking a white center. Okay, let me grab a brad really fast. Oh, I got distracted in it, guys, but I have to see this whole thing come together. It's a long one tonight. Hopefully you guys don't have any plans. I'm kind of getting in the mood. The big feather reminds me of an angel wing. Oh, Noreen, that would be so cute. You know, when you said that, you know what I thought of, Noreen? I was thinking about, I have these little, sorry. I kind of like the pearls. Pearls are very wedding-ish. I have these random pearls in my junk that I've had forever because I don't embellish as much anymore. Oh wait, it's gonna be on top of this one. Anyways, Noreen, I was thinking of an angel page. How cute would it be, you know, for a baby, or even if you're passing, like, I was thinking about my sister-in-law, Amber. Her name was Hope. She actually passed away when she was 2 years old. And how cute that would have been to do like an angel themed page for her. That would be really pretty. Even on a baby page or infant page, it would be so pretty. You can do the title Angel. Maybe you had like two like right here next to each other, and then like had a picture or something. Okay, squirrel. Yes, pop-up, yes. I mean, I love pop-up. I don't know if it's circles or squares or whatever. Pop-ups are a go-to for me. I keep them pretty simple, guys. I don't have tons of things. I rarely even pull on these, but I'm feeling it, so we're gonna go with it. I mean, if you have them, the term that we like to say, for whatever it's worth, is that Kiwi Lane plays nice with all scrapbooking products, and you're going to find this as you use it. You're going to find that you're motivated to pull things out, and you're going to use them, and they're going to have really cute purposes. Okay, I'm loving that, and I'll find other places to add some pearls too. Okay, you guys seeing that? The lights kind of thing. Look how cute, now that it's like all layered together. Isn't that cute? Love that. Those colors are completely popping off of each other. Okay. This is Debbie's favorite part. Noreen, you're good at this embellishing part too. Me, I kind of get to the point where I'm like, okay, and then I just use the paper portions for the most part. And then I'm like, you know, I'm happy with it. But every once in a while, it's just fun to just slow down for a minute, which I feel like I'm slowing down tonight, and just embrace it and enjoy it and just kind of get lost in it. So some pages give a little bit more effort sometimes. I mean, I love all my pages, don't get me wrong. But some pages I love more than others. That's okay to say that, right? It's not like it's your favorite child or anything. You're allowed to say that. Okay, I'm thinking probably 2 feathers right here could be really cute. So let me see what that's gonna look like. Okay, that can look really cute. And let's see, now that this flower is available, if we do something like this over here. Okay, if I did this, we're kind of down to this decision, and I kind of want your guys' opinion on it. Should I keep these up here, right? So option A, excuse me, keep the scallops up here at the top, or option B, to make sure we give a nice visual, remove them. Ooh. That I'm so used to seeing them, and then I removed them. So let me do one side so that you guys can get an overview of what you think. So option A is to keep, option B is to get rid of. What did I say? Option A is to keep and option B is to get rid of. Is that what I said? Yes. Kelly, hey! I love it. Yes, Noreen, you are amazing at embellishing. I love all your details that you add to your page. That is awesome. Again, I have to be in the mood, but I love it. Keep the scallops, but not filling the feather on the 2-page. Oh, not filling. This 2-page thing? Is it too much? Keep, A. All right. If I remove them, it would look good to move everything up a little. It would look good, you're right. So that would be, if I did remove them, I probably would. B, and move everything up a little. A, oh. Jen, are you still watching? You kind of got to give me an assessment of what that was. There was a lot of A's and B's. Okay, I'm going to let that one float for a bit. You guys keep telling me what you think, because I'm curious. But I got to decide on this one. You know what, let me mat that. I'll come back to that then. And then we'll cut some embellishments over here and go for that. And then I need to add a title, because I want to make sure that it's noted that it's their 50th anniversary. So I'm thinking the blue to go with the monogrammic look, keeping the blue tones. I could go with the cream. You gotta get a sense of that. It's kind of hard to get a sense of that, huh? For some reason on that. Okay, here it goes. Kind of hard to do that too. I feel like the white. What to do? Keep the second flower on the left. Okay, blue. I'm liking the monogram too, because it doesn't scream at you, and it makes these ones feel more like of a clean feel, elegant. Okay, so I'm going to cut a 5x7 of the blue. And for the sake of saving me some time, I'm going to cut it out. Okay guys, and then if you cut it this way, just keep this thought in mind. So I already cut this little piece out, and so you want to keep the cuts going so that it's either a full 12 by 12 and you still save a good portion of that other side, or of course you could go this way and it would be this way. It just depends if you like those to be going, the motions going this way, or do you like them pointing down? Does that make sense? I think I like them pointing down, so I'm going to go this way. I'm just going to line that up. Now, of course, you could do this really fast on your thing too, but I find it's faster this way. Okay. Okay, so B's was to keep and A's were to get rid of. So B's were to keep and A was to get rid of. What was the overall takeaway on those? I was trying to keep up with your guys' comments. Curious what it was. Keeping the negative portions of the scallop boxes and photos is too much and distracts. A simple strip of paper or washi would be better if you feel like you have to have something at the top. Yeah, and I really did want to clean, that's kind of what I was going for, was this kind of very clean, elegant feel. And allow that to stand on its own. Come on. And I got to decide on those two as well. I don't know, guys. What do you think of that blue now that I cut it out? I think I might need to add more of the blue over here so that it really balances that large piece of blue. It also balances it in the picture, so it's not like bad. Like it? Okay. Don't keep the scallops at the top. Okay. I think we're having a lot of B's or A's. Lots of A's. Okay. I'm gonna keep that mental note going because I don't have to make that final decision yet. I'm gonna cut some more accessories out because that's fun. So I have this scrap piece of paper again. I'm just gonna duplicate this look over here. I'm gonna kind of keep that same feel going on. Can I get it out of this piece of scrap of paper? So I'm going to adjust it just a little, see if I can get it out of it. I think I can. So, okay. Okay, so should I do another giveaway? Do another giveaway? Oh, you would have really had to be listening for a while to get this next one. So I have one more of these ones I'm going to give away tonight, and I actually have this little a la carte too that I'm going to be giving away at some point tonight as well. So this person that next wins on the next one, you can choose. You can either do the Keepsakes designer template, or you can do the Oasis designer template, which actually was designed for Kayleen Volker, who's one of our Kiwi Lane instructors, one of our founders group members, which is amazing. I love her. Kayleen, if you're listening. Anyways, okay, so here's the question. You guys ready? Okay, if you've been watching for the hour and so minutes that I've been doing this, first person to comment is going to win. Okay, here it is. What month did we celebrate my mom and dad's 50th anniversary? What month did we celebrate my mom and dad's anniversary? I mentioned it early on, so you really would have had to be... Oh, I didn't finish tracing that flower out. If no one gets it, I'll think of another question. It's a toughie. Hey, Mindy. What did Mindy say? That I'm taking too long tonight? Is that what she said? You have everyone confused now. A was to keep the scallops. Man, I'm confused now. December. Yes, Marie. I'm showing Marie was first. Marie Warner. You are correct. December. Correct. Hey Marie, send me a message so that I don't forget about you. Send me a message with your shipping address. Okay. Oh, and which one do you want, Marie? Do you want the a la carte, the keepsake bracket, the full one? Or do you want the Oasis a la carte? So also comment that too. Which one do you want? So then I know which one to give away as well. I know, Ruth. It was early on. That's why I said you really would have had to be watching pretty much the whole time I've been blabbering here. The Oasis. Okay, Marie. Shoot me your address. Shoot me your address. Okay, so now that I confused you guys completely, are we going to have to start over? Is that what you're saying, Mindy? Because I can't remember which one I said keep and which one I said end. Yes, Carmina, yes, because you really want that one. I agree. You still have a chance. Oasis is the best. Absolutely, Kayleen. Sunny beaches and sand in your toes. Actually, what did you say on the back? I'm going to read it really fast. I'm going to put you on the spotlight. So on the back of these ones that were designed for our Kiwi Lane instructors that are in our Founders Group members, we had them write a personal message, and that's what you see on the back of these designer templates. And the Founders Group is actually, it was something that we did when we first launched during the soft launch of the Kiwi Lane Instructor program, which basically rewards those that help grow Kiwi Lane Instructor in the field and such early on when we first launched. And despite all the little obstacles with software and things like that comes along with a growing company, and even though we had been around for a while, the direct sales part of it was new, and there's just so many rewarding things working with these ladies. We love it, and the shared passion for paper crafting. Anyways, so Kayleen, she said, the beach is my happy place. Being there is like finding my oasis by reconnecting with my inner peace and enjoying the view. Scrapbooking does something similar. It reconnects me with all of those precious moments in life. Plus, it's cheaper than therapy, right? Amen, Kayleen. Amen. Hey, by the way, Kayleen, it's summer. Have any beach plans? Okay, Carmina, we'll be here probably because I'm moving really slow tonight. I'll make sure not to do the giveaway till you get back. How about that, Carmina? So let me know when you get back. I'll be kind to you. Of course. Of course. Keep the scallops was the overall consensus. All right. Keep the scallops, she says. Thank you, Mindy. It was hard to kind of keep up on those. I'm kind of thinking so too. But we'll keep going and we'll see as we go. Sometimes you can change your mind as you go. But let me put this back just in case, because that's going to help determine our accessories if we do keep that. I do like that extra touch of white up there. It does help. How cute. Okay. I do still have this. I left my tribe, but I was thinking of using this one with my siblings, so that one's not going to work anymore. And I still want to do a title. Now I pulled out, I told you guys, I pulled these out, right? Hey guys, remember when I told you I wasn't going to make a mess tonight? I was going to try to keep order as I went along. Well, you can't see the edges really, but I think I failed at that. I'm feeling a little like my space is being overrun here. But that's crafting for you, right? Oh, I forgot I pulled this out. I've had these for years. Years I've had these. Ooh, maybe I should use these. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna put it to use. There's mine as well. What do you guys think? Is that too much? I mean, I have a kind of a pearl feel going on. Squirrel, again. Oh. Ooh, that could be really pretty. Oh. Again, I kind of pulled it out because I'm not even kidding. You guys know, Lost and Found was a My Mind's Eye line, and Lost and Found Do they have a copyright on this? Oh, 2011. 2011. I think it's time that I put this thing to use. Don't you think? See? So it's not whites, it's the more lighter blue color, so it coordinates. That's why I pulled it out when I was gathering some stuff together. What if I had that coming off? Oh, now is that too much with the scallop at the top? Oh, I am so squirrel tonight, guys. So squirrel. The people that are going to watch the replay on this, they're going to be like, what is her problem? Oh, that might have changed my thought on the scallops at the top. What do you guys think? Too much with scallops, too many completing pieces. I know, I have to choose one or the other. Can you try relocating the small feather, perhaps different side of the flower? Try relocating the small feather. If I didn't do this, I could. Too much with scallops, too. You tickle me saying squirrel. Can't you put that on the bottom? I mean, I could probably add a piece here. It just kind of loses it. And here, it doesn't really make sense. And here, it feels incomplete. It feels like it's not going anywhere. I mean, I could do it here, but already, I don't know if you guys can see that, you're kind of losing it on the busyness of it. So the only place that it really like stands out for its full effect is here. Now I could maybe put it, maybe I should take one of these away and put it something like that. Is that too much? I could cut this in half, right? Gosh, it's been so long since I've used one of these. But I could maybe cut it. I'm just gonna cut it. I can always piece it back together. And maybe manipulate that a little too right there. But what if I did a little over here and a little over here? Okay, and then I don't do a second feather here, and I have that here. Let me put this back. I don't know what has been in my water this week. You know, I think that's partially why, because it really has been a long week. I told you guys at the beginning. I think that's why I'm like kind of just like, let's just keep playing. Let's just get lost in it. Even though I probably could have had another layout done. But I'm gonna really love this layout when I'm done. Okay. All right, I'm glad you're back. Maybe use it on the next page. Choosing pearls, left the lost and found line. It was beautiful. Yes, on the lost and found, it was fun. On the bottom, I'm thinking I'm kind of liking that. Let's see, I'm gonna leave those pieces there and we'll see. It is a little bit more than I averagely do. I mean, I layer on my pages, but I don't really embellish my pages. But guys, at a certain point, you just gotta use them, put them to use, because 2011, it's time. It's time. I do tend to get lost on those though. I told you it's not my thing. Noreen, where are you? Tell me what to do on the embellishing part. Oh, funny. Okay, I was thinking about 50th anniversary, and I initially pulled these out because they're getting all lost, and I'm like, I should use these too. Again, I'm going for this very different monogrammic colors, or all these kind of different blues, which is kind of fun. Okay. Okay. So 50th, let's try it out. I'm gonna have to use liquid glue on these. They're not even sticky anymore. They're not as sticky anymore. I thought I had a 5, that's why I pulled it out. Okay, yeah, they're all over the place. All over the place, just sticking to everything. Okay. swear I had a 5 on that. So now I'm going to have to choose to do 5, 0 some other way. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. Squirrel! Okay, I'm going to cut this other guy out, and I'm going to balance that cranberry over here. And I personally don't think I need to use this card for that. I'm going to just use, because it's only a little piece, I might as well just pull it from my larger 12 by 12 sheet of paper so that I can save that sentiment card. Let me trace that out. Am I losing you guys? Some pearls are enamel dots to go with the rhinestones. Some pearls are enamel dots to go with your rhinestones. Where would you put them, Noreen? Okay, detach, detach, detach. Detach that from the large sheet of paper, especially with that small of a design. Okay, Noreen, are you done? Are you doing a 1-pager or a 2-pager tonight, Noreen? I'm curious. And anyone else finish anything so far? If you've ever scrapbooked with me or anything, you know that this page is like becoming a little kind of silly, but I'm loving it. I think I'm just kind of getting lost in these colors too. They're so cute. Okay, I'm trying to think of what to do the next giveaway with, just because it is getting late. Well, not late for some of you, just depending on which side of the world you are on, which is a good question. Are you guys Eastern, Central, Pacific, Mountain? What time are you guys watching? For majority of you, I'm just curious, like, where are the majority of our viewers? It'd be good to know in general. So if you're on the Pacific, it's actually really not late for you at all. You might be actually getting to join us tonight. Pacific. Oh, Kelly, yeah. So what, Pacific, it's 6 o'clock for you? Eastern, Central. So it's Eastern, ladies, you guys are right with me. Creative juices don't really wake up till midnight anyways, right? So we have all night. 6:17 in Pacific. Okay, lots of Pacifics and Centrals, which is usually how it goes. Okay, thinking because I already have a lot of yellow, Eastern Florida. Thinking I might pull this color over. So I'm gonna trace that other feather just to kind of see what it's going like. I'm gonna trace it out of this here. Central time. So am I getting that right? Central is 1 hour ahead of Eastern, so it's 8 o'clock or 9:17 or whatever time here. So Central, it's 8. So you're just 1 ahead of us, right? Am I getting that right? I think so. Thank you. All right. Oh, and don't forget, guys, I'm going to throw it out there, and whoever wants to enter, you're welcome to enter it. I have this other kit that I'm giving away, and to anyone that likes this video and shares the video. So if you share it or like it, your chances are pretty high for winning this Kiwi Club kit for this month. Whether you have one or not, your chance of getting it is pretty high. So just so you guys know. And then we'll pick the winner from those that shared and liked this video. I think that was my husband. Dave, is that you?
Yeah, I thought we were going live. It scared me.
Oh, I am live. Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I'm still going. What's up?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
just thought you were scrapbooking.
I'm scrapbooking. Say hi.
Hello.
So Lacey is usually my helper when it comes to, she sometimes sits with me and she'll cut my pieces. It speeds it along. I'll trace them. She'll either cut or ink them along. Hey, can you shut the door just in case? Okay, that's really hard for me to see what that's gonna look like. I'll be honest, I'm trying to get a sense of what that's gonna feel like. But maybe, I think Deb or someone was saying, maybe try it on the other side. Hey hun, if you stomp on the floor, it moves the camera a lot.
Oh.
So you gotta be careful there. Too much? What are you guys feeling? Those feathers are almost really cute. Ugh. I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna be able to use those things. Ugh. Okay, I am just overthinking this tonight. Just way overthinking it. Oh, I don't know, it's kind of cute. It's a little bit different than I usually do. Awesome. Shared with another Kiwi Lane lover. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, you can share in your groups and your pages or share with a friend. I love it. Thank you. Share it with a friend. If you are sharing it with a friend and you do have a Kiwi Lane instructor, make sure that you connect her with her in the overall, because we want to make sure that you're connecting with someone local as well. If she's like, what? I've never heard of this. How is this? Now granted, now I'm thinking this, I'm gonna sound crazy because I'm like saying squirrel 20 million times in this video. So, okay, are you guys loving this? Are you thinking good? Because I gotta start adhering it down. I'm thinking it's good. I'm thinking I like it. You know what? I wanted to find, do you see one of these somewhere? I thought I had 5 of these because I need 50th anniversary. Or else maybe see if you can find me some stickers in that drawer, will you? Here, let me see the white ones. I can pull in some white.
The big ones?
I'm looking for 50. I have to find stickers that actually have what I need. I'm pretty much almost done with this layout. It's a long time coming. Not all the alphabets have numbers, that's the problem on some of them.
That one has 0. Oh, there's brown ones.
I don't want brown ones, they won't stand off of them. Love it. Thanks, guys. It would not be the same without you guys. All right, title. Titles are hard sometimes for me too. Actually, I'm loving, gosh, I really need to remember sometimes the names. Just a couple of samples that someone just posted in the group. They were so cute. I think she's die cutting her titles. She did like a Disney title, and then the ice cream page. Did you guys see that cute ice cream page? Now I'm trying to remember who it was. Somebody tell me who it was so I can give a shout out to them. It's too green. Those colors are too, I don't know. I mean, it could go, but it's a little too on the green side, I think, for me. Anyways, she did this really cute title, and she probably cut it with her Cricut or something like that. That's what I love Cricuts for, is for titles and such. Anyways, super, super cute. Yeah, it was super cute. Okay. Well, let me clean up really fast and see if I can find that. That's half the battle. It really is with these sticker things. I wish I just had something that I could use this one. Sorry. Yeah, I'm good on that. I don't want those ones.
Because there's a silver color.
Anniversary.
These
Okay.
have every color.
Gotta make sure I spell anniversary right, so let me write that down. Just to make sure I do it right. I got it. Anniversary. Just to make sure that I get that right. All right. Shared. What is Marie? Loved the ice cream. Oh, I was talking about, Daisy, I was saying the ice cream. A page that someone just posted over on the page. It was like this cute one-page ice cream layout, and the title was really fun, how she combined her title with the Kiwi Lane designer templates and utilized those cute things too. All right.
There's these ones.
Anniversary. I told you guys these ones are not sticking at well at all. These might be too big for this space. It's gonna be too big. So I could do anniversary across the top here, or I need smaller stickers. Not having any luck with these stickers, guys. No luck. Okay, who wants to come and do my title? I told you it's not my favorite part to do. What if so what do you guys think here? Should I put it across the top here?
There's like a gold.
That's like a taupey color, which kind of goes along with the wood feel. Let's see here.
There's these, but they don't.
No, they don't have anything, yeah. I really wanted my title there. I really wanted my title there. How about 50th on the left and anniversary on the right? Where would you put the 50th on the left, Deb? Like down here maybe? 50th anniversary? I really thought I had a 5 in this and it's killing me that it lost it. I like specifically looked before, but you know, my brain at the beginning of this video was not really awake, and now it's kind of waking up. And maybe I wasn't thinking correctly on finding that. Or it fell because these are, look, they're no good. But that's okay, I'll try to use them.
There's pink.
No, it's not really a pink page. Okay, I'm gonna try to get anniversary up here. And anniversary. Let's see if we can get it. So I'm gonna share this little trick that's something I do, because when you get to this point of stickers, it's kind of frustrating because you have to like analyze the stickers to see if you have enough for what you need, right? That might work. She just found some cranberry ones. Oh, squirrel. Okay. A bigger 50th. That's what I'm thinking too. I wish I could almost get the anniversary by each other, but I have to do smaller. Okay. All right. So what I'm thinking. So this is what I was going to share with you guys. Was that I manipulate my stickers when I need to. So for example, I don't have a V. And so what I'll do is I'll take a W and I'll just cut that and I'll get the V. Or like, for example, I don't mind cutting these out because at this point, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta stick them in a sandwich bag. That's probably a good idea. I need to stick them in a sandwich bag because they're falling all over the place. If I don't have an A, like right, you can take a B or something and you just cut it like that and it'll give you an A, a good enough A. Or if you don't have like an R, then you can take the F and trim down that a little so that you have an R. Or an H, if you run out of ends, then you can take it and cut that down. Or if you need another A, you can take your G and cut that down to an A. It just depends on what the stickers designs are. But just so you guys know, I always kind of do that. Now you're gonna look at past layouts and see that in some of them. So, all right. A call was just coming through. Did that avoid that? Okay, good. We're still good. Good thing I plugged in the phone tonight because I'm definitely going long. Okay, I need to be thinking about this next thing so that you guys can, and an E. Anniversary. Or like an S. Do I have an S? Oh, I do have an S. But like if you needed an S, you could take, well, like in this case, I could take this 8 and I could snip this off and I could snip the back side off and I have an S. So you could have an S that way. Or, you know, you guys get what I'm saying. Okay, so these stickers are really long. Are you guys loving those? Oh boy. I mean, they are definitely standing out. I'm just gonna have to tuck everything a little bit more tighter. And then I need another A. I need another A. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the Q because you don't use Qs a lot. So I'm gonna use this Q. I'm gonna snip that off and I'm gonna use it there. Actually, let me round those corners just a little, so it's a little bit more like the other one. Anniversary, and another R, and another Y. I'm gonna have to go back and adhere these down with actual liquid glue, which is going to take some time because these are not really good stickiers anymore. So, okay. 50th anniversary. It's kind of cute up there, yeah? And I'll go back and clean it up. So I just need a Y. A Y. Do I have a Y? I should have looked at that before. I don't. So how can I make a Y? Oh, that would stink to start over again. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to take this K and I'm going to cut this off. And I'm going to cut this off. It's a little bit less of a Y, but I think it works. Okay. All right. And then as far as the 50 goes, let's try and do what Debbie was talking about and throwing it on the other side. All right, so I'm trying to think of another giveaway question for this other one that I have to give away tonight. That designer template from the September Kiwi Club kit that I have. So, another question. Okay, here's the question. So, my mom has 9 kids, right? So 9 kids including me. Where am I at in the family? Am I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9th? So my mom has 9 kids, and I am what number child? However you would say that. First person to comment is going to win it. The youngest, Maureen. Yes, Maureen. The youngest, the baby. Youngest 9. All right, Maureen Garcia. Yes, Maureen Garcia. Shoot me a message. Just click on my name, Susan Budge, at the top of this live video, and shoot me a message with your shipping address so that it gets me a message and then I don't forget to send it to you. Maureen. Next time, Carmina. Ooh, this is really pretty, this color, huh? I just happen to have stickers. 50th anniversary. Now I'm feeling like I have to switch the pages, even though I was like not going to. Should I switch the pages? And I feel like I need like a before after, which maybe I can just do in stickers. I'm kind of feeling like I should switch the pages. Are you guys thinking I should switch the pages? What if I, oh my goodness, I am just all over the place. This is ridiculous. You guys are such sports. I hope you're doing something. Marie, tell me if you're done with yours or not. I gotta know. You said you were ahead of me tonight. Kind of thinking maybe I need to switch. What do you guys think? Yes, loving it? I just, when the title, for some reason it was throwing me off over there. Because it's the only space for my title. Isn't that funny? That's how things are. Sometimes they change up. You just kind of got to go with the roll, go with the punches. Okay. This is definitely a master. What is going on? She's got to know I'm in a live video. Jen, call David. Yeah, liking it? Agree. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm feeling more cohesive. All right, guys, I think I'm pretty much there. I think that we finished it. It's really just a matter of inking and then adding a little bit of things here. Oh, and I wanted to cut that out of this one out too. I think I'm going to cut it out of the yellow. Where is the other title card that I had? one go? You guys are gonna laugh. Guess what I just found? The five in that sticker that I said I had, it was on the floor. It fell off and it was on the floor. But I'm kind of glad that I lost it because it made me search for those. And I definitely love the 50th anniversary. I need a TH. Or not. I guess it's not end of the world if I don't have a TH. Maybe I need a TH. I'll think about that. But yeah, there it is. There's the 5. I knew I wasn't losing my mind. I knew I looked at it and said, oh, it has a 5, so I could write 50th anniversary. All right. So I need to yellow. I had that card that I cut this one out of that would work. I cut the other one out of. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I have this strip. I'll just cut it out of this. I'm gonna find it right when I cut it. All right, it's okay. So do you guys think I should fray, because I frayed these ones, do you think I should probably fray these feathers over here too? Probably. Fray, whatever you want to call it, where I snapped or slit into the edges. Little, like so. Put the feather and flower further on the right. You think over here on this side instead of this side? Is that what you're saying, Lisa? Here, let me try it really fast if that's what you're saying. I like how you use the white under the scallops. Mary! Hi, Mary. It's because I told them that you just did it on your last layout that you did, and I was like, I should do that. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm using scallops, and I remember Mary did it. She kind of matted her scallops, and I loved it. So thanks, Mary, but you're the one who inspired me. I was trying, I mean, it was a while ago that you posted that layout, but it was beautiful. I remember you matted your scallops on your layout. Okay, so Lisa, yes. So yes, try it over here. Okay, let's flip it again. So we have left side, right? So left side. I can't decide if I want this tilted or not, but I'll try to probably make that decision. Right side. Left side, right side. Oh, that's kind of cute. Which one? What do you guys think? Left side, right side? This is my left. I don't know if it's your guys' left, but this is the left, this is the right. Just so we don't have any confusion again. Okay, so one right, right, tilt it on the right. Okay, I'll tilt it a little bit more for sure. I think we're majority rights so far, right. When in doubt, choose the right, right? When in doubt, choose the right. Okay, I think we're all right. I don't know if anyone's saying left. Okay, I'm gonna snip this in. These are smaller little feathers, but I think it's gonna work too. Just kind of snip it in so you guys can see that. Okay, if you guys are just joining, for the sake of giving or letting you guys in on the crazies that happened tonight. One, I think I've been live for 2.5 hours. That's a record. But I am happy with the results. It just seemed to take a little bit to get there tonight. A lot of chatting. I've been talking a lot. We did a couple giveaways. So we did 3 lucky winners giveaways, which is fun. And I did, because we were playing with scallops so much, I ended up randomly doing a flash sale for scallops, and it's going to be 20% off through the weekend. So now you guys are in on the secret. So 20% off scallops as a special Susan special. Susan Live Play to Create special. Huh. All right, let me fold this one too. It's not as effective as the other one. It's not like not, but oh, Jane Elliott, yes, who did the ice cream layout. Yes, Jane, it was adorable. And you also did the, wasn't it a Disneyland page too that she did? So cute. So, so cute. Okay, that's kind of fun. I kind of like that little extra texture that snipping those in do. So if you need a little texture on something that you're playing with these feathers, you want to dress them up a little. That's kind of fun. Simple, effective thing you can do. How do we get it on sale? So Kristen, it's just in the shop. Just log into your account or go to your Kiwi Lane Instructor's website actually, and it's just already discounted. We couldn't do a coupon because that's not working right now. So it's very simple. It's already in sale in the website. So you'll want to make sure to visit the website to get that. And it's just available through online orders. It won't be available through get-togethers. So just a little insight there. And heck, if your instructor's not listening, you might be like, hey, I caught the lag tonight. Because it's, like I said, flash sale, flash special sale because scallops is adorable and it's super fun. I think everybody should have it. It's a fun addition, and like you guys saw, like it works with the borders so cute. You can use them alone. You could do the big scallops, the small scallops. So the scallops comes with 3 different sizes. You get big ones, you get medium-sized ones, and then you get the small ones that I used here. So then you get the small ones. So you could do big with small. You could do these back to back. You could pull the borders in, and then of course when we cut these pieces off, then that's what I'm using there at the top on those. So that's so fun. That's lots of fun. All right. Okay guys, I think I'm pretty much to the finish line here. I'm going to ink everything up, but I won't keep you guys live for that. Oh my gosh, look how cute those are, guys. The 2 of them together. Hold on, I gotta get them layered over each other. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys see that finishing touch. Let me adhere those down because when it gets to small pieces like that, you just put them together really fast. Tuck the green feather over the top of the yellow. I agree, Kayleen, let me do that because I can't get these small pieces to stay still, so I'm gonna have to just adhere them. And a lot of times once I get my accessories layered up and cut, then I will, yeah, I'll adhere them so that it moves together as one piece, just to kind of help with that. Oh, where did my, there it is, the center of my flower. These little white pearls. I'll make sure to take a picture and post it tomorrow so that you guys can see it in really good lighting. The lighting's a little bit more yellow. Oh, cute. I think for this one, I think I'm going to actually do the pop-up on that bottom layer. So I'm going to add a little pop-up so that this layer, this flower, I add a couple of those right there. We'll pop off those. And I got to kind of push those down a little. So what did you say, Kayleen? Tuck the green flower over the yellow. So show more of the green. Like that. Okay, now here's a really random question, and this is the last thing I will leave you guys with. Should I do the green because it's touching the green over here? Or should I do the yellow and the green? Little things like that, right? Little things like that you kind of just pay attention to. Now then it's close to the blue over there. Does it really matter? Though not the yellow. Cute. So have the yellow be on the left side. I do think it's kind of cute. Makes makes it pop. And then I can do this over the top. Okay. All right. Well, all I have to do really, actually, I said I wasn't going to ink everything. I just still need to ink those two pieces, and I need to ink those pieces. But everything else I already did ink, so it won't take me too long to ink it and adhere it down. And then I'm probably just going to figure out, maybe play around with the TH there. And then maybe add some stickers like before, after. Does before and after make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. Before, after. Or 50 years ago. That's pretty long. Ooh, what if I did the dates? Oh, I should do the dates. When is their date? What was 50 years ago? Why am I spacing it? I should know that. Oh my goodness. Did she have it on the invite? Dang, December of, what's 50 years from now? And it would have been in December, so 50 years from 2018. Not now. Oh my gosh, I should know that. I know, they're my parents, you guys. I should know that. 69, Daisy? I'm gonna have to call my mom. She's gonna laugh at me. Mom, what's your anniversary? Hey, at least I know it's December 15th. I'm just not quite sure on the year, so it's probably 1968. 69 or 68? 68.
Yeah, 1968.
Oh, Lacey was listening. She loves math. 1968. So maybe that's what I should do. 1968, 2018. Cute. Okay, I need to find little stickers or write it in. One of the two. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Or then and now. Oh, that's cute too, Diane. I guess it's gonna depend on my stickers, or I can do my handwriting, but sometimes my handwriting's not the best. I'm thinking like alphabet. Right, let me just pull them out so you guys can see. Like, you know, these kind of things. Maybe some basic things like that. I bet you I have some yellow ones too. Then and now. Oh, the date. Well, date's good for documenting, so I probably would do the date instead of then and now. Or I can do then and the date, and then now and the date. But for the sake of document dates, which dates are part of genealogy, I should know that, right? Then for future generations, they'll at least know that it was 1968. I'll come write it for you, Gal. Don't tease me, Gal. You better now get on a plane and come write it for me. Gal's handwriting, you guys, is amazing. Gal, it's been a while since you posted a layout. You need to design something and post it and share it with us so we can all see your amazing handwriting on a layout. Anyways, all right. I think we're done at this point. We'll see if I keep going. Maybe I'll design something else. We'll see. But I don't want to keep you guys too long. So, hey, appreciate it, guys. And again, we'll choose a winner from those that liked this video and shared this video for the Make Kiwi Club kit. I'll make sure to comment and announce this. We'll announce it tomorrow, okay? All right. Bye, Ruth. Gotta fly, babysitting my snickerdoodle. Oh, cute. Cute. Thanks, guys. Thanks again. And I'm excited to see. Make sure to share what you design with your Kiwi Club kit for this month. And June is just right around the corner. It's pretty cute. And it does have the word summer in it. There's a hint for you guys. It's kind of a broad hint, so I can't get in trouble too much. But it's got the word summer somewhere in that. Summer in the title, summer in the paper, summer something, summer. So June, it's a fun one. Thanks, guys. Good night. Give us more, Kelly says. I always get in trouble when I do that, Kelly. I get a lot of messages saying, don't do that. Anyways, summer, that's my hint. I think it's pretty broad. I'm pretty safe to keep it. Plus, I don't want anyone to get the wrong impression. And a good surprise is always fun. So, guys, I'm so excited how this one turned out. It's so cute. It was worth the 2.5 to 3 hours. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised Facebook hasn't kicked us off. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night and have a great holiday holiday weekend. I hope you guys enjoy your time with your family and your friends and you embrace the moments. Live in the moment, live in them, so that you can relive them when you scrapbook them. All right, guys, night. See you later. Bye.